You described very well the comparison of the texture of the food. And it wasn't just about the food, but it was the texturing that made a difference. And so how to draw that comparison to voice, that it's not just about words, it's not just about voice, but it's the texture of it, which is the tonality. So the tone carries nonverbal information, okay? We are mostly nonverbal listeners, and people are getting more like that these days because of attention deficit disorder. We kind of read in between the lines. I just had a script the other day. It was on social media, and every word was misspelt, and I was able to read the whole content, right? Even though it was all misspelt, I could actually see what the words were supposed to be. So that is exactly how we read. We read in between the lines, and we're reading quickly, same as we're listening quickly. We're looking at you, and if we don't have a face, we still do it visually. We create a visual image of you on the phone. And we kind of get an idea of who you according to our, map of the world, my map of the world, I will perceive you. And that's all that exists anyway, is my map of the world, by the way. It's not your map of the world. It's always my map of the world that exists. And that's based on, my history and my belief systems and my values. So I'm going to listen to you on the phone, and I'm going to draw some conclusions, okay? And then if I see you, I'm listening, but visuals become more important than auditory, okay? So visual usually is more important. So we're watching your mouth, we're watching the way you breathe, we're looking at your eyes and your face, and then the words, okay? Sorry, not the words, but the way you say the words. The words actually themselves is the last thing. So what we're doing is we're gathering information from things like tone that you're speaking with. And what makes that difference is things like the way you use your mouth, your tongue, now your jaw. So if your jaw's kind of locked like this, the sound comes out very stern, okay? If my eyes are intense, the jaw locks, my eyes are intense, my breath goes up high. And because, I'm a leader and it's important they get this information, and your intention is they've got to get this information. Like, I really need to say it only once. I don't want to say it twice. And everything is squeezed and tight, and there's not enough breath. When there's not enough breath, the voice sounds very stern. It sounds very strong. It frightens people. The eyes on top of it can make it a bit frightful. And so it frightens people, and you get this sense of intimidation. People usually like to hang around people they like. They want to feel comfortable. They want to feel at ease, and they want to feel in control. They don't want to feel like they're out of control and you're in control. They don't like that. People don't like that. They're going to gather that from the tone of your voice, right? So if you allow more breath, right? What will happen? The sound opens up. And it sounds warmer, and it sounds more allowing, and it has this impression that you're here to say something, but you're also here to listen, right? And so the mouth starts to open up, but it comes from the heart. It doesn't come from the head. So feelings, you've got to attach feelings to what you say, right? So you want it to come from your heart. So sometimes we get the information we need to deliver, get that right in your head, and then take the head down to the heart. Tap the heart. Start the emotions, because emotions are not in the head, right? I know the amygdala is in the head, but it comes from the heart. So the heart, all the feeling centers we know are in the throat, in the heart, in the solar plexus, and in the stomach, right? So we need to tap the heart, speak from the heart, allow more breath, and open the jaw. At the moment, I see you being a little bit tense, strong eyes, tight jaw.